Nico, what a win for the boys, and a special performance from Naveen as well.
Absolutely magnificent, Nav has been world class since he arrived. Today was just exceptional. Had a tough night overnight as well. His keypad didn't work for his house, so he didn't have many hours sleep, but amazing what a bit of caffeine chewing gum can do for you. But yeah, he bowled brilliant line of length, hit the pitch hard, mixed his pace well, Yorkers. Today he showed his world class ability, and 5 for 11 was just magnificent.
He took big wickets in there as well. The two overseas players in Bravo and Monroe. Barnard going really well at the end, and especially at the start, D'Oliveira got them off to a flyer, 26 off 2 overs, huge timing for that wicket.
Yeah, which is well needed. I mean, they played beautifully to start with. It's always a little bit easier batting second with the power play. You know you're going to have to go hard. They would be thinking today that they'd try and get ahead of the rate in the power play and make it easy for their middle over batsmen. But the nice thing is we kept taking wickets. We had to keep taking wickets. Callum Parkinson also kept getting wickets every time he came back into a spell, which was magnificent. We needed that. So, but Nav was icing on the cake. They couldn't get him away. He bowled with pace, hard back of the length. His slow balls were clever. His Yorkers, his lines were immaculate. I hardly got hit on the leg side. So, tremendous performance for him. He inspired the rest of the team.
You talk about the 6th over as well, of an innings being the toughest, the final over of the power play. Naveen bowled that today, only went for 1, so that shows his class again, isn't it? Hardest overs, and he still delivers.
Yeah, he does it week in, week out for us. 2 up front at the start and then 2 at the end. He's very, very tough, and everybody else chipped in around him. Today wasn't Ben Mike's day; it was his day at Edgbaston. So that's what a good team does; it gels together, and we look after each other. And Colin Ackerman captain side brilliant. His bowling changes were outstanding today. And we knew it was a competitive target. We looked at the start; it looked like a 185, 200 pitch, but actually it just stuck in the wicket a little bit more than we thought. Guys came off thinking that somewhere in the mid 160s was a really good target. So delighted with that. The communication was good, which we thrive ourselves on, and just saw plays that we got over the line.
Talking about Naveen in the attack, but also Callum Parkinson and Rayan Ahmed, they bowled 8 overs, I think 4 for 48 between them, really kept it tight in the middle, didn't they?
Yeah, tremendous. I think just over run a ball in the middle, which was superb. Taking wickets, that's the key in this format. If you take wickets, it always hurts any opposition. And I think the last 15 overs went for about 89 runs, 9 wickets for 89, somewhere in there. So, absolutely outstanding the way we squeezed, the way we fielded, took everything, took every chance we had, and just kept calm. It's really important to keep talking about it, but under pressure, these tight games, keeping calm and delivering under pressure is crucial.
You talk about that unflappable sort of spirit. You touched on it already in terms of taking wickets at crucial times, but every time that Worcestershire looked like they were going to get away from us with a big over, we struck straight away and claimed another wicket.
Yeah, it looked like Worcester today came out playing super positive cricket. We saw Cox come out as well, play very, very positive. Normally Ben Cox, likes to get in, he likes to get his 1s and his 2s, but he went to quite high risk sweeps straight away. So we felt they were going to come out harder, so that allowed us just to bring our lengths back fractionally. And the nice thing is we made a difference.
And then with the bats, just before we got out to bowl, we got off a pretty slow start maybe, but Aaron Lilly really helped us generate some momentum, taking 18 off that final over, comparing ours with theirs, 18, just 1 for them. It's a really big knock from Aaron, wasn't it, to get us off to a decent start?
Yeah, multi-boundary over straight away. Lil had about 4 fours in an over. That really got us going. I think we were about 70 for 2 after 10, and then that gave us a good foundation. We just kept losing wickets when people got in, but Rishi played a little gem of an innings. His 30-odd was really cleverly put together. I thought his thinking was very, very clever. He got his reverse sweeps in at the right time. He sat back on a pitch that just held and bounced off a good length. Held himself back and played some really strong square shots, and got the momentum for the last 4 or 5 overs. He got high 50s off that last 4 or 5 overs, and that was the difference.
Yeah, Richie certainly laid that foundation in the middle, and I was going to talk about him, but also at the end as well. Ben Mike and Lewis Hill had some crucial runs around about 200 strike rate for both of them, and got us over that 160 mark.
Yeah, and they're a little gem of an innings. We mentioned them in the dressing room. To go out straight away against Bravo, a world-class overseas pro who delivers consistently day in day out, to get that 200 strike rate on a pitch that's well less than that is match winning.
We got off a pretty slow start in the tournament, but now 3 wins out of 4. It's a really big momentum booster, isn't it, to come back to a home fixture against Lancashire, who are obviously flying at the moment, but a real good confidence now in the group.
Yeah, definitely. We know we can beat anybody. We know that if we produce the right execution. Our thinking's good. We prepare well. We always do that. Our analysis team are magnificent. We spend a lot of time preparing, and again, execution, calmness under pressure, and execution. We keep boiling back to it, but it is such fine margins this game. A lash square drive with 2 men there, it can go right in the middle for 4, or it can go to hand. It's narrow margins. We stay level. We come back hard. We practice well tomorrow, and we'll get ready for Lancashire.
And just finally then on Lancashire, we've had 4 games now on the bounce away from home, a chance to go back to Upton Steel County Ground. It'd be great to see the fans out there filling out the stands to support the boys.
Yeah, we've had some great support here. Again at Worcester today, it was an exceptional performance. Again from our crowd away at Edgbaston. We can't wait to go home to a partisan atmosphere, and let's make our crab here extra 12 man against Lancashire.